good morning, and welcome back to Talk of Better Politics Morning Talk. Do want to start off by saying this is the last morning talk for this week. Will not be on tomorrow morning. Do have appointments. Still not feeling the best, but we are going to do this anyways. So the first story I want to talk about is, fantastic, which is people will die. Trump administration cancels up to $1.9 billion for substance abuse recovery and mental health care. Because, if people need it, people need help, we should take that away. I mean, plus this $1.9 billion, that's got to go towards, the many other things he's promised money towards, like, cutting taxes for the rich and giving money to other countries and starting these wars that don't need to be started. It's all got to go there. So yeah, it's as Ryan Hampton, founder of Mobilize Recovery, says, it feels like Armageddon for everyone who's on the front lines of the addiction and mental health space. Which, yeah, you're getting your funding cut. You're going to have people lose their jobs, because that's what Trump loves to do as well, is make people lose their jobs and then put out job reports from his administration that are like 2 months late and have just completely false information. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that's sad. I hope these people find a way to get through this. It'd be nice if somebody could do something to stop that. Next one is a new poll came out. Criminal charges for Trump ICE agent who killed Renee Good favored by a whopping 23-point spread. The fact that it's not 100% is baffling. Absolutely baffling. No matter what video you watch, even the video they have shown on like right-wing politic news, it shows clear as day. He was out of the way. He was not in harm's way. He did not get hit by a car. He was never having to be hospitalized for being hit by a car. And he just wanted to commit murder. Did not put his phone down while still holding his phone because he wanted to record everything, which isn't his job, is not his job. He decides to draw his gun before she starts moving forward, reach around, and pop her in the face. Well, once through the windshield, once through her, or twice through her open window. He just wanted to commit murder. That's what it was, clear as day. There is no argument to that. I understand you could be in denial, but facts don't care about your feelings, as they used to like to say. So yeah, most people want him to be taken down, which is nice to see. And I hope something can happen. It'd be nice if Trump and the FBI weren't, interfering with a criminal procedure, but, or a legal procedure. But, they're going to do what they do and keep breaking all the laws and expect us to obey their Nazi regime. Wonderful times. Wonderful times. Oh, here's a funny one with ICE. Anti-Trump U.S. reporter says she was offered job at ICE after minimal vetting. Someone who goes out there and has bashed ICE publicly, has bashed Trump publicly, decided to be like, you know what? I'm going to see what happens if I apply. And yeah, she got offered the job because they don't care. They don't check. They aren't doing their job. They're just like, hey, you're a body and you possibly want to be racist? We'll bring you on. So that's why we have the dumbest of the dumb, the most out of shape gun nut morons who are, terrorizing American citizens. Because yeah, you can say, oh no, they're just going after the illegals. Well, no, a person can't be illegal, first of all. And the people they're going after, most of them don't have any sort of crime, not even a single traffic violation. And crossing the border, that's a civil matter. That is not a federal matter whatsoever. That's just racism, racist being racist. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, so if you want to troll ICE, apply. Apply under a fake name and see if they get you then. Guarantee they will. They'll be like, oh, yeah, you know John Doe. That sounds like a really believable name. We'll take you right on. And then the main story. Democratic lawmakers file articles of impeachment against Kristi Noem, which is awesome. Awesome. She needs to go. I mean, will this get her fired? Probably not. At least it's a mark on her record. Besides shooting a puppy, it's a mark on her record. And and everything she said about what happened with Renee Good, that whole situation, that was disgusting. That was absolutely vile. And you would think, like, you know, this would be like a completely, every Democrat would move towards this. But nope. Can't have that. There is Democratic infighting over the surge of anti-ICE anger. So the one who's pushing this forward is Robin Kelly. And she's doing it for a good reason, because Kristi Noem is a piece of shit. She's a moron, and she's a piece of shit. But then we have Susie Lee, a Democrat from Nevada, who decides to come out and say she shot back at an impeachment vote would hurt Democrats in swing districts. We're worried because there might be a couple racist bastards out there who are voting Democratic that might not like this. I'm sorry that 1 to 2 person family is not going to vote for you this time, but you're going to win everywhere else. Everybody will support this, abolishing ICE. That is a majority of this country will support abolishing ICE. Take one for the team, dude. I don't care if you're going to get reelected or not at that point. At that, you arguing against the impeachment of Kristi Noem, you don't deserve your fucking job. That's just what that comes down to. You do not deserve it. That is scummy. You need to grow a backbone. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is also one of those douchebags that decide to just be like, oh yeah, you know, we got to vote along with Trump just to get everything going, open up the government again. We got to vote. Like fucking Democrat senator from Pennsylvania, Fetterman. That piece of shit. I mean, Fetterman is just a Nazi wearing a D. That's it. He's pro Israeli genocide, like promoting Israel doing the genocide in the Middle East. He's just pro-Trump overall. He might try to sound like he's not, but I mean, he came out. He was like, oh, you people thought I was going to be a hard leftist. Nope, I'm not at all. Well, I'm glad you're telling us that after you fucking run. After you get the position. It was versus him, and who was it? Dr. Oz. So we were fucked or fucked. And in the end, we got fucked. That was great. Great. Great time to be alive. But yeah, luckily this is going through, though. This is going forward. This seems like the majority of Democratic leaders decide to look at it the same way I do and like, well, you know, sorry, Miss Lee, but fuck you, we're moving forward. Which, you know, I promote that. And who was that? That was from Nevada, Susie Lee. Yeah, that's a very bad call. That is what I call tone deafness. As we see, the majority of the country is anti-ICE. They do not want this immigration policy. It is fucked. There are Republicans who are voting against ICE in polls because they think, well, this is bad. Plus, they're shooting American citizens who aren't doing shit. And then they lie about it and grandstand on it. Like, oh, yeah, you know, we're great. We just committed fucking murder in the open. Isn't this fantastic? And Barbie here, I mean, I'm surprised she's not wearing her cowboy hat. I wonder if her cowboy hat's going to get impeached too. Or her many other outfits. She's just going to change her clothes and be like, oh, you know, that was Kristi Noem in a suit. I'm Kristi Noem dressed up as a cowboy or a soldier or an astronaut. Fucking asshole. Anyways, that was what I had. I know this is a really short one. Like I said, I'm not feeling well. Not going to be doing one of these tomorrow. Got appointments to go to try to get better. If you ever had hypothermia, I'm sorry. If you haven't, I suggest don't getting it. Like, you know, 10 out of 10, don't recommend. Yeah, It's terrible. It's painful cold. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I might go ahead and do one on Martin Luther King Day. We'll do a historical one. See if I get Hawk to join me on that one. Might be a little bit later in the day. Oh no, we're going to be doing a stream that night anyways. Yeah, I'll just do a small one on Monday, the 19th. And then we'll be doing a big show, normal show podcast at the end of the day. So yeah, definitely come check us out. If you like what I've been doing this week and last week, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Share this so people see it, so we get this out, so people have, I intended this to be something that people can listen to on their drive to work or while getting ready for work or something like that, something in the morning, just some sort of bit of news that lets people know you're not alone, you're not crazy, these people are evil, and we all need to stick together and basically rise up. Don't fall victim to the Nazism. The Nazification of America. But yeah. Anyways, you guys take care. Wonderful weekend. I will talk to you on Monday. And yeah. See ya.